So Jack Dorsey new app, Bluesky, is the new big thing. Twitter's former CEO has a new app that looks a lot like Twitter. According to CNN, the buzzing new social media app of the moment looks so much like Twitter, it's almost hard to distinguish the two. The profiles, timelines, and colors are nearly identical. Even the creator is the same, Jack Dorsey. But under the hood, Bluesky, developed by Twitter co-founder and former CEO Jack Dorsey, is vastly different. The app, which launched in a closed beta on iOS in February this year and on Android this month, April, runs on a decentralized network which provides users with more control over how the service is run. Data is stored and content is moderated. In recent days, it's gained traction among journalists, politicians, and celebrities, ranging from Democratic Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, to model Chrissy Teigen and the 90s band Eve 6. This is what you need to know about Bluesky. Bluesky calls itself a new social network for microblogging, just like Twitter. With the app, users can post and follow short updates on a timeline, just as they would on Twitter, though with some differences. There are currently no hashtags, a central feature on Twitter, and no direct messages. Of course, it's under development. That's what we can say about Bluesky. Bluesky was formed independently of Twitter while Jack Dorsey was serving as CEO, but it was funded by the company until it became an independent organization in February 2022. In a tweet introducing the idea in 2019, Jack Dorsey said it also plans to build an open community around it, inclusive of companies and organizations, researchers, civil society leaders. But Jack Dorsey warned this isn't going to happen overnight, so we need to give him a lot of time. In a tweet last year, Jack Dorsey said, "The biggest issue and my biggest regret is that Twitter became a company." He later clarified that if a service was a protocol, it can be owned by a state or a company. If the idea of a decentralized social network sounds familiar, it's likely because of Mastodon, another Twitter alternative that also gained attention late last year. Now you might ask, why are people rushing to join Bluesky? Why are people trying to download the app, seeking for an invite for them to get onto the app? Like Mastodon, Bluesky appeals to a number of Twitter users who are almost frustrated, just like we are, with the direction of the platform under new owner Elon Musk. In the 6 months since Elon Musk took over Twitter, he has made a number of controversial changes to its features and policies, including the removal of blue check marks from prominent users. Now, currently on Twitter, you don't earn the blue check marks. If you have money, if you have the box, you can be verified. So, fraudulent people, scammers can be verified on Twitter. Some of the same high-profile users now testing out some of the high-profile users of Twitter are now testing out Bluesky. Most of them have criticized Elon Musk with the way he's running and handling Twitter. In fact, according to Data AI, the company formerly known as App Annie, Bluesky, has been downloaded more than 375,000 times from Apple App Store, and the waitlist continues to be flooded with sign-up requests. On the Google Play Store for Android, Bluesky is described as having been downloaded more than 100,000 times. By comparison, Twitter reported having more than 200 million monetizable daily active users last year before Musk completed his acquisition. Bluesky did not immediately respond to a request for comment. As I speak now, it's unclear if Bluesky has staying power or will lose steam as Mastodon did. But Mark Bartholomew, a professor of the university at Buffalo School of Law, who writes about online policy, said the early shift toward Bluesky is a positive one, as it gives social media users more choice over where they spend their time. Competition might actually help users find the product features they want, like greater privacy protection, portability, and more significant content moderation, he said. Social media platforms have features that users dislike, but they still feel like they must accept them to just be in the online space where everyone else is. All it took, he said, was Musk taking steps to sabotage his own platform. That's what Mr. Bartholomew said. Now, some of you might be asking, how can I sign up for an account on Bluesky? For now, Bluesky is invite only. You can only be invited for you to get onto the app, because it ramps up support for the implementation of its network. Existing users get one invite code to share with someone for every 2 weeks they are on the app. So, not surprisingly to all of us, the sense of exclusivity has only added to the excitement of joining Bluesky. So if you want to join Bluesky, you can only be invited. You don't do that like you do. You don't, sign for an account just like you do on Twitter. You can only be invited, and you do that. You invite for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you have the opportunity to invite again. That's what Bluesky is all about. The new big thing. Are you ready to join Bluesky? You let me know on the comment box below. Thank you, guys.